So one of the best things you can do for yourself is to actually be authentic in who you are and what you believe in. And the reason why I say this is because most of the time we tend to encounter people who are very inauthentic, people who put up a facade, people who are actually fake in terms of the personality that they present towards you. Now, my question is, have you ever asked yourself, why is it we meet individuals who are inauthentic when it comes to the personality that they present to us, as opposed to people who are very authentic, people who are genuine in how they express their true personality towards you? Now, what I mean by this is the fact that even though people who are fake in terms of their personality, especially the one that they present to you, they still have their core personality traits. They're still consistent within them. And as much as they are consistent within them, but the only problem is when it comes to the outward expression and outward behavior, it tends to change from time to time. And the reason for this is because they want to be perceived in a certain way. And when they want to be perceived in a certain way, this should answer the question of why you meet many people who are inauthentic. It's because people want to be validated. People want to be accepted in different parts of society. They want to fit in as opposed to actually standing out, not realizing the benefits of actually being authentic when it comes to your own personality. And we tend to see this a lot of times, especially in the dating game. For example, when a guy pursues a female, all right, many of us have seen this, many of us have acted in this way. When a guy actually pursues a female, and the female actually tends to lay all her cards on the table, and she lets you know the type of man that she wants, the characteristics of this individual, how he moves, how he behaves, the type of softness that she wants in a man. What guys tend to do is that instead of showing who they really are and what they're about, even if it means their own personality traits that are true to them goes against what the female wants, instead they switch up. They start to play out the character that the female wants. And what happens then? The female ends up accepting that guy because she is now convinced that this is the guy she's been looking for. These are the exact character traits that she's been looking for in a man, not realizing that this is all an act. This is all a facade. This is fake. And how do you realize it's fake? Because you can only keep up the inauthentic behavior for a certain period of time, because your true self is going to come out. And that's why many people have many exes, not because of always cheating, but people's true colors end up coming out, and you realize that the person that you got wasn't the actual person. They were fake in who they are. And this is not only in terms of gents chasing a female. This is also with females as well. When females want an approval of a certain guy who is not really paying attention to them, and they find out that that guy wants a particular girl with these kind of character traits, she'll also switch up most of the time. She'll also sometimes, because she desperately wants this person, she'll act the character that the guy wants until he approves of her. But it doesn't last for long. It causes problems in the relationship. Things such as miscommunication, because now you're in character the first moment, the next thing you're out of character. Your true colors come out, and it's not what the person actually wanted. So it leads to what? Disappointment, heartbreak, and a breakup right there. We tend to see people act in an inauthentic way in the work environment as well. They start to put on an act for their bosses, and they do this wanting to get something out of it. They want the validation, they want the approval, because maybe they want a promotion as well. So they start behaving in a way where they know that they're going to get validated, they're going to get approved, but once they get what they want, their true characteristics come out. Instead of giving 1,000% in the work that they did, going over and beyond, now they do moderate work because they've gotten what they want. So what I'm trying to say to you guys is that if you can behave or actually from the get-go, stick with your true core personality. Not go against your core values, not go against your own integrity in order to actually look for approval from other people, in order for you to get validation from other people. I can tell you now, people who are more authentic, if you see how they move in life, they move in a more purposeful way. And what I mean by this, I mean their goals, whatever they want to achieve, they're more aligned to them because they are very aware in terms of what they want. They have self-awareness because they know who they really are, and they stick by their core values. They stick within their integrity. It doesn't change for anyone. As much as they are open to growing, as much as they are open to becoming better versions of themselves, but they make sure, as much as they're doing that, it's still aligned with their core values and integrity. They don't change their character, but instead they would rather self-improve and actually enhance their character. So if there is going to be a change in someone who's very authentic, what you're going to see is an improvement of them, a better version of them, not a switch up of a whole character, a whole different person, which is not even aligned in what they really want. So if you've noticed, people who are inauthentic, they don't really move in a direct way. They don't really get what they want out of life because they keep on playing many characters for different people, for different parts of society, instead of trying to live life for themselves. So what the bottom line of today's topic, guys, if you want to achieve your goals, if you want to achieve anything in life, anything throughout life, you want to live a purposeful life, you first need to start being authentic in who you are. You need to know who you are. You need to know what you want. And then the rest starts to fall in place. All right. If you can get your core values intact, your integrity intact, and know what you're about, things start to work out much more better for you. All right. So once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. And do keep in mind, as we all know, it's Conversations with Dave. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment. We keep the engagement going. And I'll see you guys on the next one.